What's going on, Screaming Eagles? This is Jet Eagle 101 here. Welcome back to Sherlock Holmes Crimes and Punishments. In our last video, we figured out that it was not Williams' brother that did this, but in fact it was somebody else. And I believe it was our guy that we met at the circus that we found out that could have done this. And he told us to go to a house to go crack a safe. So we're at the house right now. Now we're going to go lay some traps for him. Let's see here. Where would most of them go to?
The ground floor window is a perfect way to escape the police.
It is.
This works very well. No one will escape through this window now.
Very good. A hatch.
This door is a perfect means of escape in an emergency.
Yes, it is.
There is no ladder. If anyone falls here, he will need assistance to get out.
Yes, he would.
This should be useful.
I'll just borrow this chair for a moment.
A solid rope.
Object of interest, it says.
I suppose that the thieves already tried to open the lock with this formidable hammer, but they were unsuccessful. I wonder what this old chandelier is doing on the floor. It looks as though it was poorly attached.
It seems so. I wonder how we're going to do this. If they were to go out, I gotta find a way. Maybe up here can help me?
Although this window is high above the ground, it would be possible for one of the thieves to attempt to use it for their escape. This should be useful.
Don't mind if I do.
One step on these beads, and our thief will go flying. I should walk carefully here, else my plan will be ruined.
If we're going upstairs.
Any thief who finds his way upstairs will roll down very quickly.
Yep. Very good thought there, Sherlock. Let's see here. A carpet?
This should be useful.
Indeed so.
This door leads to a kitchen, which holds the shortest route to the back door.
Very good analysis.
The door is now blocked. The door is...
Alright. Maybe you should put the carpet over the hole?
It's not an open hatch, just a nice carpet on the floor. I should walk carefully here, else my plan will be ruined. Now, if a thief runs through the kitchen, he'll pay a surprise visit to the cellar.
Hop right over it so we don't ruin it. I wonder. That rope could be useful. That we saw earlier in the kitchen. Why don't we grab that? See what happens.
This should be useful.
Up. Do. All right.
Now, if anyone takes the hammer, the rope will uncoil and make the chandelier fall.
I think we solved
If
it.
he runs through the dining room and takes a sledgehammer to force open the door, the chandelier will knock him down. The traps for my circus companions are all prepared. I can leave now, but I'll return later with Charles Foley and his companions.
Sweet. We figured it out and we solved it. Or how we can do this, actually. So.
Police! Police!
One knocked out, one trapped in the cellar. One right there.
Stop where you are!
Where are they?
Trapped, Watson, with your assistance.
How so?
Oh, you sounded just like a real Bobby, my dear fellow. You startled them into the traps.
I did?
I assure you, Watson, it was quite an entertaining show. They will not escape the house now.
You scum!
And this is the pistol used for the murder in Half Moon Street.
How'd you know about that?
Have you closed the case yet, Sherlock?
Mycroft, what are you doing here? Did you follow me?
Sherlock, it may seem that I used you, but you should be pleased to know that you have served our queen well, in this instance. So now, let us catch the big fish. But this man is not one of the merry men.
No.
Then why exactly are we here, Sherlock?
This gentleman, Charles Foley, has been involved in a double murder, and the hunter of a set of valuable antiques, the Hellenistic treasures, which disappeared in a theft many years ago.
You're no better than the coppers!
Let's see here. No better.
Holmes, that is incredible. The Hellenistic treasures.
Indeed.
Nothing but trifles. Where are the merry men?
I don't know why you are asking me, Mycroft. They are yours to find.
I'll see you soon, dear brother.
Well.
What a beaut-
Don't move, you flimflammer.
Flimflammer. I think we found all the pieces we needed. Foley's Revenge. Charlie Foley organized the theft of the Hellenistic treasure, which he related to a double murder at the Half Moon Street. Langton Chapman was a witness to the crime. I'm gonna condemn Foley because he committed double murder and he stole very valuable treasure, so yeah. First time you ever seen me do that. Because he's a serious one.
Charles Foley, you committed the crime of premeditated murder and of theft. You will be severely punished for your deeds.
You are pitiful. You Scotland Yard dog.
Save your words for the gallows. I'm sure the journalists will love them. I shall leave now, Watson. Gentlemen, please take our friends here into custody.
Where are you going?
I have unfinished business. I'll see you at Baker Street.
wonder what's up with Sherlock.
Be careful with the lamps. Don't bring them too close to the barrels.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Who's there?
That is of no importance. What matters is who you are and the plans that you have here.
So you can stop us from carrying them out?
Eventually, yes.
Hey, careful. You'll blow us all up.
I'm listening.
We are a group known as the Merry Men. But I suppose you knew that already. We are the men who've already lost everything of value in their lives. We are ruined shopkeepers. We are workers who were fired from their jobs. Honest people who were robbed. We were forced out from our homes and thrown onto the street. And all of this in the name of the so-called law. The laws that were set out by our government. The laws that make the commoners only more vulnerable and the wealthy more protected. We are not only from the British Empire. Some of us are from the New Lands, America, Australia, and we are many. But men we are still, and we are merry for that we stopped being afraid. For those powers that be had done their best to plant the fear inside our souls, and we accepted it so easily. The fear advised us to keep our heads bowed. It prevented us from fighting. Bankers and politicians, they own our lives, our work, our bread, and they push us to compete between each other, just to see who may serve them better. But in the end, they are the few, so they are weak. They are nothing without their titles. We should not fear them. Our so-called masters should fear us instead. The time has come for our group to stand tall. Our great and many merry men. We are going to blow up the London Stock Exchange. No life shall be lost. But ownerships, debts, and property titles? They shall all be destroyed. They're only papers, after all. So many people will be freed over this night.
That is a radical step to take. What result do you truly expect?
Chaos. But soon people will understand that they are free, and that they don't belong to anyone. They will be able to work for themselves, together, without letting the rulers dictate what to do, and finally justice will arise.
What you are intending to do is a crime. It is not justice.
How do you see justice, then? Kids go to prison for a loaf of dry bread. And how many lords do you see punished for stealing from their people? Sending them to their deaths in mines or overseas to fight for land? Our masters wouldn't hear us. So now it's time to sing the song of the merry men. Will you let us do our duty?
It's kind of hard. It's kind of a hard choice right there. Powder trail or the bucket of water. In this case, the scenario, I would say things are pretty messed up as they are back then in that time period. It was not an easy life back then, and kids did go to prison a lot because they grew up hard and everything. This would be, I want to say this is, what was it, like 1893 or no, 5, around in the 1890s. Times were tough back then in London, and they certainly weren't the best, but this is kind of a hard deal, but back then it was a lot more crueler than it was today, so bucket of water.
When the law serves only the few, it can no longer be trusted. Every man is equal, and he has a right to choose his own way. And I shall not stop you.
So, you're interested in Russian literature now?
Quite lately.
It is an interesting book. I remember a few lines.
Really? I tried reading it myself, but I had a hard time understanding it.
Yes, Doctor. It's about intelligence. Sherlock, I vaguely recall one of the lines. Sometimes it takes something more than intelligence to act intelligently. There were also a few words along the lines of, pain and suffering are always inevitable for a large intelligence and a deep heart. Tell me, Doctor, does my brother show any signs of pain or suffering?
Not that I know of.
Because you see, Doctor, behind all of his masquerade, my brother does possess a deep heart. So deep that he does not recall where he places his love.
Well, I'm sure that...
His love and his duty that, in the first place, should be directed towards the Empire. For without it, we would be nothing. A country filled with uncivilized men. I should leave now. Sherlock, Dr. Watson.
Holmes, what just happened? What was that?
The start of a new world. Anything in the post, Watson? Any clients worthy of our attention?
Only a second reminder from Mrs. Hudson about our new neighbour. She urges you to remove your...
Oh, I don't care about that.
Holmes, the lady who will be moving in shortly has requested the use of our spare room to place all of her boxes.
Wait, what? A lady?
Lady. Well, Charles Forley organized and executed a wicked plan of revenge for his elder brother. It took 2 human lives and almost resulting in the life imprisonment for an innocent man. In fact, his band was hired by the merry men who planned a revolution in London. In addition, his organization, the theft of ancient and valuable treasures that rightfully belonged to the British Museum, he deserved the rope. And let's see, we got the green light. And yes, I have condemned him on this one. The first time I actually did that one, condemned somebody, but like I said earlier, he did a lot worse damage than the other suspects we dealt with, and yeah, so yes, very I can't even pronounce it. Oh. I think we beat it. Yeah, we did it. We finally beat the game. Ah, look at that. I guess I didn't have to go that far just clicking the end of that button. Now what? Ah, yes. My casebook. Crimes and punishments. Mm-hmm. What else did we get? No. Upper done. We're gonna exit that. So, actually not really. Well, I hope you enjoyed this game. I really did enjoy it a little bit. I actually did enjoy it, solving the mysteries of crimes and serving those, or not serving those, but making the choice of what to do with them at the end of each case. But I hope you all really enjoy this video. If you did, hit that like button. If you got something to say about it, hit it down in the comment section. Want to be part of the Screaming Eagles for more exclusive content? Hit that subscribe button and hit the bell notification for more upcoming videos by JDeagle101. And as always, I'll see you later in the next game. Have a good one!